Victory or death for Doomhammer.
I'd say this deck is better against, wow. Well, this sand is... Just push the button a lot, I guess. This deck is probably better against mid-rangey or aggressive decks. But I think it also stands a reasonable chance against Patron. And against Control, where you're like, you might just be able to outvalue them with the totems. So, still have high hopes for it. My hope is that, like...
Did you bring some fish?
My hope is that this is the sickest Thunderbluff Valiant of all time.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Huh. I should take into account that there's a lot more Dragon Warriors and think about what I want to do if that's the meta. I mean, this deck might be good against Mass Dragon Warrior? Maybe. Maybe Paladin. Maybe a later game Paladin. That could be interesting. That's like another... The meta slowed down, but part of that is because people might like playing slow decks with the new stuff. It's kind of interesting. A lot of that would be because of that, in fact. Because people are generally not scumbags. By nature. Alright, looks like I trade off all the totems. No, I don't want to trade off all the totems. No, I do want to trade off all the totems. If only I didn't have to trade off the healing one, this can get back to healing. Okay, I guess the goal would be to get another healing totem then. That deck probably doesn't have Whirlwind. Maybe. Hard to fit it in, I would expect. Could use a rock. Oh, but I can already get a totem. So, this goes here. And then I want to get a totem. A healing totem. And then this goes there. Oh, hello. No, 4 totems. If I can just get to turn 7, there might be 5 totems. There will probably be like 3 totems, but 3 totems will be really good. There will be like 2 totems. Oh well.
My shield for
Ah, get him. Didn't taunt this one because, yeah. Man, Thunderbluff Valiant value. Here's the hoping. I think it's got a good chance of working. This is gonna be like +8, so it's like an 11-6. It might run to a brawl, but like really what can you do?
There is a lot at stake.
to the breach.
It's almost like Bloodlust. It's a lot more flexible than Bloodlust, though it has a... It probably gets brawled, but, you know, it's kind of okay. It's not really okay, but... Because that's the least amount of stuff I can get brawled. I think I double Rockbiter this.
Did you bring some fish? Elements guide
I bring life.
I wonder if it's better to send off my totems to die than it is to use a hex here. And that's real big totem value.
There is a
Might survive.
There is little time.
I actually didn't realize this, but no, I should send in this one. Or maybe this. The 2/2 totem has utility.
I wield the power. Black. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, Valiant survived. I am in Gromish range though. Gonna need to get this taunt totem, I think, or I'm gonna have to self-hex. I don't have lethal, do I? 3, 7, 13, 17. No, not quite.
There is little time. Do not push me. I must choose. Practice makes perfect.
Oh!
Well played. I.
Whew.
Well played.
I feel like either I've missed an opportunity somewhere in this deck, and I probably have since it's the first day deck creation,
Doomhammer.
or maybe it's just better against certain types of decks. Wow, 2/2. Okay. I mean, I can't be too sad with my win rate today, though. It's really good. Wow, look at that zombie chow get owned. Wow. Oh dear. Okay. Well, you got me.
Shields off. Red alert.
Still a 2 for 2, and he used the coin.
Did you bring some fish?
Job's done.
I guess I'm looking for spell damage totem. It might be worth hexing, but there's Tyrion somewhere in there. Still probably worth hexing. And if I get the spell damage totem, I can also Earthshock. Although, if I Earthshock, then the Tyrion is going to eat me someday. I think I just want to live in a no Tyrion world. Something like that.
Shields fail.
This deck requires having some board control, so if I just let these guys live, I'll eventually lose. Versus maybe he doesn't have Tyrion in his hand. It's kind of rough though.
There is a lot.
I'm surprised to see Seal of Champions make it into the Midrange Paladin deck, it appears. Seal of Champions in that deck, wow.
Some still
That might be the most unusual choice I've seen today. But interesting. Boom, boom, boom. So I really want to send the Sen 4 into the 7/7. Or if this is just a 7/1. No, oh yeah, I can just kill it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
elements guide me.
I wonder if I want to do this, or if I want to draw it out some with like a totem again. I think this turn, getting this on the board is important. I think I'm in a losing position though.
My shield for Argus.
I have 3 cards out on the board against his 4 cards in hand.
Put your faith in the light.
That's a pretty good card. Do have like 2 counters to it. Could try to wait. No, probably better to just take it. It's rough though. But only get 1 draw. Well, Azure Drake also works. No, but if I don't break the maybe it, no.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, that card basically kills my board, so he's got a 4-card advantage on me. The only thing I have going is tempo. He's got a 6-card advantage on me.
To the breach.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty. Follow the rules.
Kind of want to get a taunt totem, but at the same time, having a blank totem is useful as well.
Elements guide me.
To the breach.
Yeah, the deck runs out of steam, but like
Mount up.
you can't. Wow, Warhorse Trainer. Really did not expect that card to make the cut. This guy's trying out some interesting stuff. Unfortunately, he's got Ashbringer, Earthshock. In case I get the Thunderbluff Valiant top deck, I think. Yeah, it's tough.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men!
Well, it's time for a lightning storm or bust. That's a zombie chow. Horses and arms, my goodness.
Mount up!
It's so fun.
Well played. You win this.
This deck has a lot of similarities to the Paladin midrange deck.
For Doomhammer.
It's probably too slow, but if it is a handlock, I think I want to keep it. But if it isn't handlock, I really don't want to keep it. Alright, I have a curve. Totem Golem, Haunted Creeper, Shredder, Coin, Fire Elemental. Hopefully he's... he is Zoo. Totem... Getting this power overwhelmed would be really bad. But if I don't play Totem Golem here, I wreck my curve. That's something I can play on 3, but whatever he plays on 3 will probably kill it. Do I play that much around exactly power overwhelming? This card also doesn't handle Imp Gang Boss. Yeah. That's a tough one. No way I can play Manatide here. Totem Golem, that's the 4/4. But I do have the 1/2. Would have 3 mana next turn, probably have to coin Shredder. This is definitely tricky. Alright.
Little time.
It turns out that Totem Golem on 2 would have been really good if I knew he had exactly Void Terror. So I was like, Void Terror, Totem Golem was the good play if he didn't have Power Overwhelming, but the risk I would lose instantly if he had Power Overwhelming was so high. I guess it's not that high.
Why do you call?
My shield for Argus!
Stop yelling!
The good news is I have a lot of health. Don't think that's quite worth Earth-shocking. I don't think either of them are quite worth Earth-shocking. But this could protect that guy. Alright. No Earth-shock after all. It leaves the chance that Manatide might draw 2.
So many possibilities.
I have a chance.
Put this apple on your head.
My shield for Argus!
Alright. And probably Fire Elemental again.
So many
This combo will take 9 mana. Kind of uncertain right now. Now this should be fine. I'm like growing more and more scared to play the deck, but I think I have to believe. To some extent. It started off so well. It does have a lightning storm in it. And it has Hex in it. These are both advantages that most decks don't have. But still so scary.
My shield for Argus.
Oh my gosh, this Mal'Ganis. Not Mal'Ganis. Or it could still be Mal'Ganis, and he's just gonna hard cast it. No, it's Sea Giant. Yeah, that's fine. Ruh-roh. Okay. If I draw a Lightning Storm, I actually can't play it since I'm overloaded 1, but... Well, no, I would play it. I'd go Hex, Totem, Lightning. This kind of reminds me of, like, back in the day of Classic, where it's all about drawing the Lightning Storm in this matchup. Man, Lightning Storm. Too bad. I held off a pretty good amount of time without it. But I think at some point you need it, especially against Implosion. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10.
There is a lot at stake.
If only that Shaman spell draw 2 cards cost had only 1 overload. If only. Well, then this deck might be OP. Who knows? Probably not. Possibly.
The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Okay. He might not be able to deal with Mana Tide with a hand like this, and then I can just win. Maybe. Maybe I should put in 2 Mana Tide in this deck.
Greetings, friend.
My work is paramount.
Dragon Priest. That does die to Earthshock. Question is, do I need to Earthshock anything else? Possible, the answer is no. There's still Sylvanas, but I have a lot of totems. I think I'm okay with not having an Earthshock. I think Rockbiter is better than Earthshock. So I should use the Earthshock. Something like that. Alright. Now Priest has the chance to Cabal Shadow Priest my Mana Tide. And while I'm not happy about that, it was bound to happen. I drew 3 cards with this. If there's no Cabal Shadow Priest on the Mana Tide, I'm pretty happy. Wow, I'm really happy. That play was really bad. I mean, obviously, not because he's a bad player, but there seems to be no better play for him, I guess. Which is a surprise, considering there's 6 cards. So we can assume that there's no cards, basically. There's no minions that are 6 or under, so it's a mainly spell-focused hand, with probably Area of Effect. Maybe there's some kind of mind control in there. Alright, I can fill up the board. Or maybe it's worth it at this point to... but...
I wonder.
Oh, and Shadow Madness is also a possibility. Don't want this to get Shadow Madness into that. This is pretty good right now. I guess I should take it now. Yeah. Okay.
There is a lot at stake.
Quickly.
Sad Priest.
Did you bring some fish?
Ooh. Oh, I should have... No, I can't do that first. I was thinking like, oh, I should have pressed the button first so then I can get 2 healing totems, but no, because the button has to be the last thing I do. That's obviously insane if you can press the button twice. Oh, coin value.
Are you mocking me?
Well played.
3, 6, 8, 10, 14. Yeah.